WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared on this movie Monday. It is the second day of Black History Month. Round of applause, everybody. Ooh, I hope that you had a wonderful weekend. I most certainly did. But yes, come on in, join us. Grab yourself a comfortable chair, a mug or tumbler of your favorite frosty or steamy adult beverage. Sit a spell and don't forget to mind your manners. Say good morning. And of course, if you want to reach us, you can call us at 504-582-9422 or join us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch. It is carnival time, and what a time I am having already. I hope that you all are enjoying this current season of Mardi Gras. Of course, we're going to do a weekend recap, and we'll have some people weigh in on some conversations as it relates to carnival. But things will be changing. Things have been adjusted, and so we'll let you know as this season continues along about the adjustments. But yeah, a lot of new stuff. A lot of new stuff is going on. I want to say, Jared, I ran into another one of St. Peter Cleaver's finest that I taught. He was in seventh grade when you were in fifth grade. Shout out to Ryan Edwards. I saw him yesterday, and the interns and somebody else had inquired about him because he kind of favors Nyron. And so they were like, who is that guy's name? Nyron? I said, no, that is not Nyron. That is Ryan. And how do you know that? How do you know that? I said, because I taught him. So it was like, Nyron. They were saying, Nyron. I said, watch, Ryan. And he turned around and he looked, because we were in the viewing stand. And he looked up and he focused. He was like, my teacher, Miss Dufree. And yeah, it was really good to see him. And somebody asked me how I felt about that. Like when I see y'all, because like y'all are grown. Many of my students are over 30. And so somebody asked, how do I feel about that? And I was like, for starters, I'm happy that the reaction is a smile, because the reaction could be the converse. Because there are always some teachers that you're like, yeah, no, I'm not excited. I'm not especially excited to see you. Glad to see you doing well, but yeah. But no, that he was excited to see me. That was pretty cool. But shouts out to the ladies of the crew of Nefertiti who rode through New Orleans East on yesterday. They had a wonderful turnout, and they had a beautiful, beautiful showing and representation for the parade. We had spoken with the Queen Six, on Friday, on Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. We spoke with her. She called in. But now they have rolled through New Orleans East. And shout out to the other crews that came out to support them. The ladies of the crew of Athena came out in number. The ladies of the Mystic crew of Femtel, they joined. They came out to support the King Arthur crew of King Arthur came out. So shouts out to the other organizations that came out and supported the cruise. And as on the first day of Black History, I mean, y'all did your big one. It was really nice, really nice. So I hope that as this crew continue, or not this crew, but this carnival season continues, that people will, after they finish parading or even before, that they go out and support their fellow crews. And I mean, they came out in all of their paraphernalia, and it was just really, really good to see. But this entire weekend was very, very busy, and it was all good. It was very, I don't know, it was reconnecting, if that's gonna be the word that I'm gonna tie, because I keep reconnecting to people that that we have lost touch throughout our maturing and raising kids and whatnot. But seeing my students is always a joy, and you know, y'all out here doing big stuff. So congratulations to y'all. uh, I think there were some other things. I mean, we'll dive into the rabbit hole. Joe Jackson, I did get some gumbo from him on Saturday. I was able to get some food. I know Friday he had party plates, but he made gumbo on Saturday, and it was delicious. Very, very good. Hopefully, when he comes in, he can bring me something, or bring me something to eat in general, because that's what he does, and the food is delish. There are some other announcements that we'll make. I have to double check before I share this information. But with that said, we're going to take this break, y'all. You're listening to The Front Porch here on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about all day long.
Hey, this is D. Riley from the 90s Hits R&B Jams. Make sure you listen to WBOK 1230 AM every Saturday night from 7 until 9 p.m. I'll be giving you the best R&B jams from the 90s. That's right, all your favorites and more. With me, D. Riley, your host of the 90s Hits, right here on WBOK 1230 AM, or listen online at WBOK1230.com. WBOK, the station you listen to longer.
Good morning and happy Monday. I'm Morgan Lentis with WDSU News, and here's a look at today's headlines. More than 30 people are waking up without a home after a massive fire in New Orleans East. This happened just before midnight Sunday on Cubel Street. We're told 31 people were safely evacuated. Those families were moved to the Rosenwald Recreation Center for assistance. Red Cross officials tell WDSU all displaced families have received temporary housing. The cause of that fire is under investigation. Then a large portion of uptown New Orleans is still under a boil water advisory this morning after a major water main break along Panola Street Saturday night. We're told an emergency declaration was signed to immediately work on the water line. Mayor Helena Moreno says repairs should be complete in a couple of days and that hopefully the boil water advisory will be lifted sometime Monday. And Mayor Moreno today will give an update on how the city plans to keep parade goers safe. This comes as some major parades are getting ready to roll this weekend. The mayor will be joined by NOPD Superintendent Ann Kirkpatrick, Deputy Mayor of Public Safety Michael Harrison, and other local leaders. That news conference is set for 3:30 at City Hall. And that is a look at today's headlines.
My wife
with
was
WDSU
frying
News.
over.
Have a great day.
She's from Mississippi, so that's her favorite thing to do. She left the burner on high, and it didn't take long to ignite. So I ran to the stove, grabbed the pot, and that's when I got burned from a grease fire. And yes, the pain was, it was bad. Oh, Blue Cross treated me great with the recovery process. On the financial side, it would be expensive without Blue Cross. And that's what I was worrying about because I was out of work for 3 months. I'm Chad. I'm from Baton Rouge, and I had Blue Cross for 10 years. I don't eat fried okra. That's the funniest story.
Louisiana Blue. The right card, the right care.
When experience matters, results matter. John Johnson isn't promising, he's already delivered. As a state senator and chairman of Revenue and Fiscal Affairs, John Johnson authored a $215 million legislative package that rebuilt the Superdome, built the Saints training facility, and helped transform New Orleans' economy. He also secured more than $185 million for district improvements, including funding for universities, research, and infrastructure that created jobs and opportunity.
I know how to get things done for New Orleans and St. Bernard because I already have.
Experience, seniority, results. John Johnson for State Senate.
Paid for by John Johnson for Senate.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the front porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared. Jared, watch this. What? Are y'all okay out here? What is going on? What is happening? I just don't know. Y'all are wild in these comments, I swear. Anyway, I'm like, what is happening? Ooh. Oh, the joys of live interaction with people in social media world. My goodness. If y'all are online, y'all will see what I'm talking about. People be wild in these comments. And my filter lately is broken. So please mind your manners for real. But yeah, so this weekend was a pretty good weekend and it was pretty busy. At the end of the show on Friday, though, we did record another Grateful with More to Do podcast. And it was real centered around relationships, not just romantic, but friendships. And boy, I tell you, I can't wait for that one to drop. I have clipped up a few pieces. If you follow me on social media, to be able to watch and have a good chuckle. But I mean, it was completely hilarious. And yeah, I have theories about this dating thing, but it'll flesh itself out. It's gotta go through the whole scientific method. I think I'm right, and a lot of times I am, but we're gonna let this thing work out the way it is gonna work out. But yeah, shout out to Annette Jones and Malika Honore, who after we wrapped on Friday from the Front Porch, we did go on for another hour and a half having a conversation, and it was really good to have. This weekend brought a lot of celebrations. There were a lot of crew parties. Also, there were some parades that took place this weekend and a lot of getting together. I hope if you have been missing out on some friends or like being in the spaces with family, I hope you use this season to find a way to make some connections with family and friends that you may have lost touch with. and have some conversations about maybe why y'all had that separation and talk it out, move on, and yeah, or I mean, I guess make peace that you're gonna be at odds with those people. But either way, yeah, this is the season for you to gather with your family, gather with your loved ones, and hug on people because life is going by very quickly, very quickly, and people will be here and then not here, and yeah, once that transition is made, the person who you want to say things to, they can't receive it. So yeah, make amends where you can and move forward. On Saturday, I knew it was going to be cold. My plan was to stay in the house all day and literally do nothing, but that didn't happen. Now, actually, CJ had a gig, and if y'all again, if you follow me, you got the notice that he played at the Do Drop In on Saturday morning for brunch, and he played at DBA that afternoon. But yeah, if you are if you follow me, you got that. Well, something I didn't share because I didn't get to post anything from Saturday since I had to come into the city to drop him off. I went and had breakfast by myself, so I thought, over at Nano's, and I ended up sitting next to a very nice gentleman who he said, "Oh, it's cold." I decided I was gonna come and get me something to eat. So as we are talking, he's telling me about where he's from, and he's in the military. This is his last military post, and he was so happy about being able to come to New Orleans. And I was like, "Come to New Orleans?" Like, "Well, where are you traveling from?" And he said, "Pensacola." And I was like, "You drove 2.5 hours to come get gumbo?" And he was like, "Yeah." And that said something. And he said, the it's not just the gumbo that I came here for. I did come here to this particular place for gumbo, but he said I drove to New Orleans because New Orleans is such a um welcoming place, in that the way people talk and the way people prepare the food and the culture. He said, I just feel like this is where I'm supposed to be. And that was really a cool conversation. I'm gonna clip that up because he actually let me interview him, and we'll likely get him on within the next couple of weeks or so. But he drove 2.5 hours to get gumbo. I was just like, wow. But living in the moment, that's what's up. 504-582-9422. Good morning, Josh.
Good morning, Kimber. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. Good. So we ain't gonna talk about the Grammys giving us the funeral we needed last night.
Oh man, I'm gonna get Josh.
We ain't gonna just start off with that right there. I'm
Josh,
like, yo, I
cause
wasn't ready
cause
for
I
this. I
can't
was
talk if I
actually,
start crying.
uh,
I can't talk
it
if I
wasn't that
start crying.
emotional.
And I watched a couple parts enough times so I think I'm at the point of not crying, but I can't talk without crying. Lauren,
Man,
Bilal, I mean, yeah, if I keep talking, I'ma
it's
lose
the
it. But
funeral we needed. We needed the funeral. Like, yo, like
man,
on a slick, the Grammys turned into the BET Awards I always wanted.
listen, and the artists that got celebrated, SZA,
It was the correct one.
Kendrick, Lauren gave us the
So we gonna just,
yeah.
well, this is for me and Mark right here. Mark, man, when I tell you that scissor had a rack on her,
Oh God.
hey, I
I,
gotta
I
put me
I
and Mark
thought we
in
were
this.
going up, but I
If
forgot.
I don't talk about me, if I don't bring me and Mark in, then you will be all emotional. I'm trying to bring me and Mark in to bring it back.
Well,
Bring it back.
that's fine. But yes, that was tributes gone wrong. They did not do Mariah Carey right, and they
See
didn't
that
do
part.
her right in that you did not give Shantae Moore the ballad she needed to sing, because Then the
Wait.
industry,
I missed that part. So what song does Shantae Morris? Because she can sing now. What song does
they
she sung
gave
for Mariah
her
Carey?
and Busta Rhymes, baby, if
No,
you give
no,
it to
no.
me.
We don't do that. You supposed to do the first song she did. That what's the first Mariah Carey song?
Um, was it Dream Lover?
No.
I don't
She used to
remember.
come on the box all the time. The
Oh,
Rhythm of
Vision
Life
of
or something,
Love.
something like that.
Vision of
Rhythm of
Love.
Love.
Uh-huh.
Vision of Love. Yeah, you supposed to give her that.
Exactly, because she has the range to do it.
She could do that. Yeah, she could do
So
Vision
y'all
of Love.
messed over Shantae Moore, and you didn't give Mariah the tribute she deserved. But Lauren gave us all that we needed
Yeah,
for
yeah.
D'Angelo and for
Roberta Flack.
Roberta Flack.
It's
Ugly
like
cried.
I've never ever tuned into the Grammys for the good parts. But I was hot last night. I caught that. I caught the clips. I caught that Bruno Mars. That little bitty dude cannot do no
He
wrong
can't.
in
He all right with
the
me.
studio.
He all right with me.
That little bitty dude, and that's big of you to say because you know how you feel about hype people.
He's
But
taller than the Backpack Boy, so I don't care.
about centimeters. But
It
I
doesn't
digress.
matter.
But man, when I tell you that little dude to make paralyzed people dance, that boy got a gift.
He does.
I know it's a sugar booger, but why? I need to give me if cocaine does this to you, I need to get me something.
No, we're
I
not.
need to,
We're
Kimber.
not. No,
Kimber, I
we're
need
not.
to.
We're not. No, sir.
Because the good it brings out that little dude.
No, we're not doing that.
That
But
dude can sing in
he can
every
sing.
time
He
period.
can dance. He has the energy. He is all like he feels like love through his music.
It's just not only love; it's just like soul. Like this cat
Yeah,
can sing
it's
through
like that
every
one.
time period. Like he can make a jam through every time period in life.
He's a warm hug
Yeah,
every time.
it's like you never thought you needed Bruno Mars until you see Bruno Mars. You're
Well,
like, I didn't know I needed this
we
just
knew
now.
we needed Bruno Mars because remember we needed the Jets too.
Yeah, the Jets walk so Bruno Mars can run.
Right.
But
Exactly.
regardless. But
Forgot
still,
all
no,
about the
that
Jets,
little,
didn't you?
no, I did not forget about the Jets. No, I did not forget about them. But once again, it was a pretty good Grammy performance last night because it was the BET Awards that I always wanted. The funeral was was good. Was not prepared for the funeral.
No.
Was not prepared at all. I was sitting there the whole time watching me cussing them out because I was not supposed to be this emotional watching the Grammys.
But this the one that I want everybody to acknowledge. Lauren was there on time. Thank you.
She was there on time, but we don't know the powers of doppelganger. Somebody was
Hey.
probably lip syncing.
And her mic was on.
It was on. Yeah, it was on.
And
it
her
was on.
voice.
And I don't know what that crazy little
her
twitch she was doing
voice.
with her hands.
Her
Maybe
voice.
she was trying to fight back tears or something. I don't know.
She was. She definitely was.
Yeah.
She said, I'm gonna sing the accurate notes. I'm not gonna be pitchy. And she was not. She sang. She sang.
I think she destroyed her voice probably with smoking though. They gotta learn to let that weed go, man. Especially when you're a singer. But she can sing pretty good when she's not indulging, when she wasn't indulging as heavily.
But you do know as you age, your voice gets heavier.
But I don't know about that because Shaka Khan's voice is still light as a feather.
But she's not a soprano.
No, she's not that. Well, Lauren isn't either.
No, but Lauren used to sing higher notes, like even higher. So she adjusted the key so she can be within the range, but she doesn't go as high. Whitney,
It was a good performance. I got to give it. That Whitney voice was. I think her voice was messed up because of smoking
that
and stuff
too. But I'm saying just as you age, your voice gets heavier and it's harder to
somebody
keep.
need to tell Mama Stables that and Pat LaBelle that because them two, you can't get no older than that.
Shut up, Josh.
And they still do their thing.
Josh.
So, but I got to say kudos to the Grammys for saving Sunday because Sunday was terrible. As far as like boring wise, it wasn't no more sports for me.
Aw.
So yeah.
How's the weather out there? Cause
Huh?
y'all still freezing or y'all are better?
Oh man, it's a warm 28 degrees today.
Oh, that's warm,
Warm
man.
28 degrees.
Ugh.
Yeah. This is every bit of big girl weather right here. So you get your big girl or big boy, and y'all lay up until summer or spring. You lay up.
Oh,
This
Father.
is definitely that time of year for that. It's the time of year of XLL. This is where all the episodes of My 600-Pound Life is made.
Josh.
They never single on there, Kimber. They're never single. Someone's always in the kitchen making 15 packs of bacon, 82 pancakes. They always got somebody. And I think it's around this time of year. We never really put it together, but I think it's around this time of year where they do all the filming for that.
Mm.
I really do. They
Mm.
got one dude, he'd be hilarious. When he's getting his big girl ready, he's complaining the whole time, but he's reminding her what he's doing for her and stuff. It is hilarious. It's
Mm-mm.
hilarious. One of
Mm.
my favorite episodes of that. But yeah,
Yes.
it's pretty cool out here. But I
Okay.
ain't worrying about that. My mind is the native drums of Mardi Gras beating. I got my vehicle turned due south. I just want the weather to get all this over with right now, and she's cooperating with us. Like Mother Nature's cooperating because she's letting it all hang now. She's getting it all out now. That means that I should be able to wear silk on Mardi Gras Day.
Did you say silk?
Yes, because she's
Joshua,
gonna make.
you gonna put some
Gonna be,
harachis on too?
I don't know if you wear ratchet. No, girl, you wear valleys with silk.
People still buy belly?
I wish I could find me a pair. I would. I would. I missed that era. I couldn't afford it,
Okay.
but I could afford it now. And if I find a pair, I'm getting a pair, and I'm gonna get a pager. You
where
can't wear no ballads without pages.
where would you find a pager, friend?
I don't know, Kim, but that's the same place I would find the bellies at. It got to be in the same area. It's got to be you buy one pair of ballads, you should be able to get a free pager, a free sky pager too with the Cuban links chain on it.
Oh no.
Girl, you was styling profile. You
Oh
had that beeper
no.
with that link on there.
I thought that was I thought that was a lot to
You thought it was too much?
I did. I did.
Oh, Kimber,
I
the
thought it was a
conservative part of
lot.
you. You too conservative, girl. Look
No,
out.
it was just unnecessary.
It had to be. They had to be that way. That was a ensemble. It legitimized your action in these streets. If you got a pair of ballads on with no pager, then why are we buying this, sir? You're not required in certain places then. But if you got a beeper, oh yeah, you are required. You are popping.
Oh no. No, Josh.
And your
That
beeper ain't nothing.
I always thought that link was a bit much.
No,
Because the page
link
is enough.
was
The pagers, the style of pagers were they got to be so extravagant that adding the chain was just like, what are we doing?
the
here?
chain had to be. And I tell you what was unnecessary was the triangle pages with the white button. Those was unnecessary. I don't know who thought about that, but man, see that clear sky page with that chain. Oh,
Yeah.
girl, look out!
Yeah,
Look out!
that was
That boy popping on the street. That boy doing some work in these streets. You hear me?
that was
He
enough.
popping.
Josh,
Pages full of 304 codes too, because he got a lot of girls mad at him.
no
Full of
one
304 codes.
one less 304. I remember doing that often. But anyway, that's not what I was getting ready to tell you.
What's that?
You now are on the page where all of the things happen.
What you mean?
You
Oh
on
yeah.
the other
Your page is your ADHD outlet.
It is.
Every thought that pops in your brain gets
Not
put
even
on your
every.
page.
I do temper.
I don't see the temper at all.
I
If it's
temper.
tempered,
There are
you
things
got
that are
way a
in
lot
my
going on.
notes because it's like, yeah, that's a lot.
Yes.
I self filter. So imagine.
Yes.
Imagine.
I'm like, yo. And the crazy part, she's doing things while she's doing this. Like, how you find the time to Your brain got to have its tongue out at the end of the day tired.
No. That's the
At
problem.
the
My
end of the
brain
day.
does not turn off.
I don't know how it doesn't. Like, I'd have been quit on you. This is too much. Oh, my goodness. This is why you stay quiet. You can't get it all out. You won't get it all out. Everything in your brain, you want to say it all at once, but your tongue will not allow it.
Yeah.
It won't allow it.
But
The worst
I was
thing
trying to tell you, that's where the real entertainment is.
Man, the worst thing your husband could ever say to you is, "How was your day?" Oh, this man don't know what he just signed up for.
But this is the thing. This is the thing. Because
I would let you have some. If I was your husband, you could have as many friends as much. Please take this load up off of me. Please.
So this is the thing. I have to, even with him and even with my friends, hey, do you have time for me to share? Because once the door is open, I'm going to run till I'm out of gas.
That's it. That's it, man. Like, that's pretty much that's your warning to let people know that, hey, this going to be a minute.
Exactly. But I'm
And it's gonna be
self-aware.
a
I'm
medley of
very
stuff. It's not gonna
self-aware.
be-
But it's
not gonna be one
hilarious.
thing.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, it is. But for men, you got to get to the good parts. You can't keep setting the scene, but don't get to the meat. Like, we don't really want. Don't give us the atmosphere. Give us the action. Period.
Well,
So with your female friends, you got to give them everything.
no, you don't, because my girlfriends are more like me than like,
Okay.
yeah, because I don't want to hear all that either, right? But they do
Yeah,
think I'm entertaining, and I think I'm funny too. But before I let you go, remember, I told you I don't really react on things because people, not people, karma always coming back
Yeah.
around. Remember that person who talked to me crazy last week?
Yeah, I know.
I
but
met
that-
their
that's right.
uncle. I met their uncle, and their uncle told me a whole lot of stuff about him. So it's all good.
Yeah, but some people just can't give that type of access to your day. Like, I wouldn't let that bother me.
Yeah.
And then, like, once again, you got so much things juggling in your brain. How you find time to even to remember that? Like, your brain is it's like walking on episode 40s.
Shut up.
It's just everything everywhere. Like, what you want to do with this thought? Why is this thought over here? Clean this thought up first. This is ridiculous.
Well, we gotta take this
that's
break.
your brain.
We
That's
gotta
your
take this
brain.
break. It never breaks. It never breaks. So
I
now
see that. I
the
see
entertainment is all yours to enjoy.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. Have a good day. Bye.
Later. You're listening to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. We'll see you on the other side of this break, y'all.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
Today will be our last really cold morning for quite some time. Then after that, you could expect a slight warm up as we head throughout the rest of the week. So today, looking at highs about 57 to 61 degrees, mostly sunny skies, calm winds, but light winds coming from the south, 5 miles per hour. Tonight, low of 38 to 45. We'll see clouds increasing. And then for your Tuesday, a high of 68 to 70 degrees. We are looking at rain late Tuesday into your Wednesday. That drops us slightly for Wednesday, with then temperatures warming up by the weekend. For the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Richard.
Hey everybody, it's Graylin Bryant Banks
and Kimber White Dupree
from the Front Porch.
Some combos are too good to miss. Now you can pull up a chair to the Front Porch anytime.
Just search WBOK Media and subscribe to the Front Porch Podcast.
Download, share, and hit us with a 5-star rating, because New Orleans culture deserves to be heard loud and clear.
What if just $50 could open the door to your new home? Godan's is inviting you to enter their Key to Your Heart house raffle, where one ticket gives you a chance to win a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home in the city of New Orleans. The drawing will happen on Valentine's Day, February 14th. Tickets must be purchased by February 12th at 11:59 p.m. Enter now at RAYZE.it/Key to Your Heart.
Well, Saints of God, this is Pastor David Impartan Sr. coming to you over the airways of WBOK, your favorite host of Change Your Water, Change Your Mind. I want to invite you to our show every Saturday from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock p.m. That's Change Your Water, Change Your Mind. I want you to invite your family and friends to a broadcast that's designed to change your life, the way you think, the way you act, and what you eat. We want you to tune in every Saturday at 1 o'clock, WBOK, 12:30 a.m. See you on Saturday.
Hey, WBOK family, Ron Richardson here, host of Conversations with Ron Richardson. Just want to wish everybody in New Orleans a happy holidays and Merry Christmas. All the best.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared on this chilly but not as bad Monday morning. Yeah, on this movie Monday morning. Yeah, today is not so bad, and it's gonna get warmer, so I don't feel awful. But yesterday was cold. We were layered to be outside for the parade. But yeah, it was a good time. It was definitely worth it to be out in New Orleans East for the 2026 Crew of Nefertiti parade, and got to see a lot of people out. It was really, really good to see all the people that were on the route and the schools. Shout out to St. Mary's. Shout out to Success at Thurgood Marshall. Shout out to Nakia Sparks Russell, the band director over there. I mean, the schools, Kip, Believe, I think Passions, and trying to go off the top of my head, but it was a very nice parade. They had very cool throws, a lot of jeweled throws or makeup type things. Got to be up with Summer Walker, I think. No, Summer. I can't remember her last name, but she was a previous queen of Crew of Nefertiti. Yeah, it was just really a nice, pretty day outside yesterday, and the kids and their marching units, they looked amazing. Shout out to the parents and the chaperones that worked with the students, because this is a very, very busy time of year in that practices, travel, having to feed kids. So this is that very, very busy time of year, but everybody looked really good on yesterday. And yeah, it was a really cool parade. Shout out to council person Jason Hughes. He stopped by the front porch while we were on the viewing stand on yesterday. And trying to go, I know I'm going to forget some people, but I mean, it was just a joy to see all of the people that were lined up and down Reed and Lake Forest Boulevard. That was amazing, because um, we used to have like multiple parades out in New Orleans East. So now that the Crew of Nefertiti has had their eighth row, no, not their eighth, their sixth row, hopefully some other crews will be able to come back to New Orleans East, because there's definitely a community that's deserving of enjoying Carnival in their part of town as well. Um, the Grammys, Josh, the Grammys. I have quite a few favorites that won, and I have quite a few favorites who had some things to say about other people and their behavior. My God. Um, so yeah, the Grammys gave us what we needed to have last night. Like, definitely gave us what we needed to have sonically. Definitely. 504-582-9422. Good morning, Sora Cam.
Good morning, y'all. Good
How
morning.
you doing?
Happy Groundhog's Day.
Oh, my God.
I know. I don't live in Philadelphia, so I don't have no snow on the ground where I'm at, so I'm good. But, Josh, I want to thank you. Josh said it best in terms of giving that tribute performance to Roberta Flack and Michael D'Angelo Archer.
Mm-hmm.
It was the funeral we needed.
It was.
It was the closure we needed.
It was.
And in addition to that, I'm still trying to dig up, and I'm going to find out. Whoever produced that piece needs to get a Grammy just for that, because that is going to go down in history for years to come. Because you think about all the tributes we've seen over the years, like Bonnie before Lauryn Hill, Bonnie Raitt did a tribute to some other performers and people in Grammy world that have passed. No shade to Bonnie Raitt, but it didn't reach the level that performance had. I mean, you had Jean Baptiste on piano. You had Marcus Miller on bass. You had Wyclef Jean and Raphael Sadiq on their respective guitars.
Yes.
It was all I had to,
and see, it's hard, huh?
It was and this is the second recap of that performance I've heard this morning. The end of the song gave homage to the maestro Richard Smallwood. And a lot of people missed that. A lot, because I think people were so busy screaming at the end that it was such a great performance.
Yeah.
I was screaming because they started singing Amen, which is the end of the postlude of Total Praise by Richard Smallwood. And a lot of people missed that. A lot of people, and maybe because they're going to
be going back to see it for the next several days at least.
I watched it again this morning. I couldn't take it. I was waking up and my husband brings me the laptop and go, here. Because he knew it was in my spirit. I just had to see it again. And I said, this is absolute. I said, come on. And my husband is friends with Harvey Mason Jr., and I said, when you see him or speak to him, you let him know y'all did the doggone thing with that.
Yes.
And kudos to executive producer, which people probably don't read credits, but I do. Trevor Noah was an executive producer of that show last night. So that goes to show you the freedom of creativity he had, because that show was back with some of his money.
Yeah, because he got up there and said what he wanted to say too.
Yes, he did.
So he had some skin, and he had some. You worried about me saying in my money here too. I'm still saying it, and I loved every bit of it.
I was here for every bit of it, and as a side note, thank you, Don Lemon, for showing up.
Yeah, and also shout out to Bad Bunny, because I appreciate that. Even though English, he does not speak English well.
Not well. He's not fluent.
He is a citizen.
He is a citizen, and there was I told my husband this morning, there was a great Latino presence on that stage last night. And all that's going to do is set y'all up for Sunday, because guess what? I'm here for it. Me and my margarita going to be sitting right there. I'm here for Bad Bunny on Sunday, baby. I may not know one song, but I'm here for him on Sunday. No, seriously, I am here for him.
Yeah,
he said what he had to say, and there were some things said that some person probably did. I'm sure there was a lot that was said last night he didn't like, but who cares? Who cares? It was a beautiful expression of, excellence across the board.
Yes.
It was really, and the black excellence that we saw at the funeral, Josh said, was just, all the deacons and the elders came out. Let's just put it that way.
Yes.
They all came out. Everybody dressed appropriately. Everybody looked nice. Everybody sounded good. And there must have been 25 people up on that stage. I stopped counting.
But in addition to that, you didn't like, we've had some tributes where people try to outsing each other. None of that happened. Like everybody was finding where they needed to place their voice.
It was well placed.
Yeah, everybody found a way to place their voice. Nobody tried to
It was
oversing
well placed. But my favorite,
anybody.
I thought Lauren did a good job, but Bilal,
yeah,
he ripped it.
Untitled.
So I need to see more. Bilal, I need to see more of you, baby. You need to come out more.
Yeah.
Because that boy, because he sang the paint off the wall.
He definitely did. That was.
Man, come on. And I don't think a lot of people, there's a whole generation of people who don't know who Bilal is.
Well, he doesn't. The
he
neo
don't come out much.
The neo soul artists are the ones that if you're in and you're good.
You know.
But if you don't, because like even Lucky Day and
I love Lucky Day.
People don't October London, hearing his voice, I was like, did Marvin Gaye have some music that was? Oh no, that's who? Oh, okay. No. And if you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. But kudos to Lucky Day and John Baptiste.
Absolutely.
And I'm glad they included John in that because his expertise on the keys was needed. And I don't know if y'all saw it, if y'all turn your head and miss it, but the keyboard, honey, that was empty. Come on now.
Wow, I didn't. I'm gonna have to go back.
You missed it. There's a keyboard and a stool, and a stand, and that was for D'Angelo. But it was purposefully empty, as a tribute, as homage to him.
That's a lot, Cam. I might have to go back and see it. But we gotta take this break. And thank you for giving us the Easter eggs. Y'all go back and watch. Run those numbers up.
Go back and watch.
Yes, go back and watch.
All right.
Thank you for that, Cam.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. You're listening to The Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long.
From the campus of Xavier University, WBOK Go and Equity Media Station.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. Chicago's Black Mayor Brandon Johnson has signed the ISO notice order allowing the city to pursue criminal charges against federal immigration agents accused of illegal misconduct.
As part of this order, our police department will document ICE and Border Patrol activity and attempt to identify officers on the scene.
Officials say it's the first move of its kind following recent shootings involving agents. Black Houston Democrat Christian Menifee has won the runoff to serve the 18th Congressional District, completing the late Sylvester Turner's term. And in a major flip for Texas Democrats, Taylor Remmett has won the Fort Worth area Senate District 9, defeating Trump-backed Republican Lee Wamsgans. And Leon Thomas is now a 2026 Grammy winner. He took home Best R&B Album for Mutt, his first solo Grammy, and also won Best Traditional R&B Performance for Vibes Don't Lie. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Probably since, like, your last EP, all the places you'll go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Orleans is talking about all day long. And if you are not familiar, that was Doechii. I love her so much. And I also love that she aggravates a lot of people. But that's a side or a byproduct of the fact that she says all the things, and I love that. Um, yeah, one of the notables for last night's Grammys. Shout out to all of the winners, especially everybody black. 504-582-9422. Hello, Elwin.
Good morning, Kim.
How are you?
I'm fine. I just made it from physical therapy. I'm doing just fine.
Oh, you went early.
Yeah, I went early this morning.
Okay. So
I'm still having
everything
no
went
problem
well?
with I'm still having no problems with the left leg, but we're getting there. But it's going to take a lot more time.
That's okay. That's okay. We got time. Every day we got a day to do something. There's a day to do something new. So you are good to go. So what'd you do
Where's
this
your host,
weekend?
Braylon?
Graylin's where Graylin is. You don't remember last week he told y'all he's not here on Monday and Friday.
He's not there on Monday. No, I don't remember him saying
Yes,
that.
he said that on last week. So he's here.
Okay,
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Yes.
So he's there for Trivia Day, right?
He'll be here tomorrow, yes.
And he's not there for Movie Day.
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
Is that okay?
can I guess one of the movies that he's in?
Say again?
Can I guess one of the movies that he's in?
Of course, but I mean that's not the category for Movie Monday. You know that, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, we haven't started playing the Movie Monday part yet, but it is Movie Monday.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that would be my guess.
Okay. And you still haven't given me that movie.
Well, I don't know what movies he plays in.
Okay, Elwin.
It'd be
Elwin.
either one.
Elwin.
Yes.
Have you eaten today?
Yes, I have.
Okay. You had enough to eat?
Yes, I did.
And what else did you have today?
That's it. So
I know better, and you know I know better. Well,
no, I did not mess with Mary Jane this morning.
well, I don't know.
I just came out of physical therapy, so I couldn't mess with her this morning.
Okay. But you've had a good weekend. You got anything, any events, or did you get out the house a little bit?
Yeah, I got out of the house. I went with my group, and we did some things. Did some things, Mostly we had a meeting. We had a meeting.
You had a meeting?
Yeah, we had a meeting.
What was your meeting about?
We talked about a few things that they want to go to. They want to go to Texas this year, and they want to go to Baton Rouge this year.
For
a convention, the state convention, and the other convention would be in Texas.
Okay.
So the national convention will be in Texas.
And that's the national convention. What is it? What is the name of the convention?
It's the NFB. It's a good organization for people to belongs to. I'm just getting back with them this year. I was out for like a year and a half because I was in the wheelchair and stuff, and it's okay now. I'm back to walk. I'm walking, but not walking on my own, but I'm walking. So that's a plus.
So what does NFB stand for?
National Federation for the Blind.
Okay.
So we go places. We go to Baton Rouge. Next year, I know one year we're gonna go to Chicago.
Oh, cool in Chicago.
So we're gonna go there for a convention. They have every year they have a different state you go to for the national convention. But for the local convention, for the state convention, we go to Baton Rouge or we go to Shreveport.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, and I used to live in Shreveport, so that's like home to me.
Yeah, you said that before. You did say that you lived there at one point.
Yeah, I mean, I lived there for 4 years, and then I went back for another 4. I had to be punished. I had to. It had to be some kind of self-control for me to go up there.
Okay.
But it was fun. I mean, I wouldn't mind going back now. Some of the people I know up there, they're no longer with us. But some of them, the ones that are with us, it's a come and go situation. I'll be glad to see them and glad to go.
Okay. I hear you. Well, are you gonna be here for Carnival, or y'all leaving during that time?
Oh no! They're gonna be here for Carnival. I mean, I'll be here for Carnival. I'll be here for Carnival. I mean, this is home.
Okay.
This is home.
Cool.
And a lot of people try to talk me out of staying at home, but I refuse to go. I want to stay at home.
You need to get around some people so they can hug on you and you can touch some other people's hair.
Well, guess what? They can do it. They can do that when I'm out of state. They can do that when I'm in Baton Rouge. So, I mean, I don't want to live where it's really, really cold.
I dig that.
So I like it here at home.
Okay.
And I expressed myself many times to them, and I hope they got the message.
I hope so too.
I was talking about going out of state too, to Seattle, but I don't know. I might go visit. I don't know about staying, but I might go visit.
Visit where?
Seattle.
Okay. You been there before?
No, but it would be a good experience to go there though.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
Because it's got snow and ice. I mean, it rains up there a lot. I understand that. A brother of mine told me it rains up there a lot. And with the snow and ice, I lived in Shreveport, so I pretty much know about the snow and ice because it snows up there when it snows in Texas.
Yeah, agreed.
So other than that, Kim, I'm fine.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that you're doing fine. I do want you to get out and get around some people.
Oh, I am. Believe me. I want to go to Jazz Fest because I want to check out the Isley Brothers. I was raised up with the Isley Brothers, so well, not really raised up with them, but later on, when I got older, I kind of liked their music.
I can dig it. Well,
it's kind of like I was in the van today, and they was playing "Living for the Love of You," and I said, "Oh, Whitney Houston got a version of that too."
You like her version?
I like both versions, but I like Whitney's the best. I wish Whitney would have been here longer with us.
We all do.
Because she had a voice on her. If her voice get her into heaven, she is there.
Yeah.
Just like Etta James.
Ooh.
If her voice gets her into heaven, it's already made for her to be in there.
Guess what, Elwin?
What?
My daughter has the same birthday as Etta James.
What?
Yep, January 25th.
So her birthday then passed.
Yes, she's 18.
She's 18. Okay. I know Etta James was born January 21st.
25th. 25th, yes.
Well, she had a voice on her. Oh. Yes, she did. Of course, things she did, I got the movie Cadillac Records. I'm going to be checking that out, too.
The movie?
The movie, yeah, the movie itself.
I have that one at home.
Does she have a voice on her?
Indeed. Indeed. It would send chills down your spine.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So now that you got therapy over, what else you got? Physical therapy done. What else you got planned for today?
I got to do some exercises, and that would be the end of the day.
Okay. Well,
Because I didn't do any this morning when I got up, so I gotta do something today. I don't have to do a whole lot, but I gotta do some to keep the muscles moving.
Okay. Well, you make sure that you get those exercises done, that you eat well.
Well, I will. Believe me, if I'm gonna have to go out with y'all, show y'all how my appetite is.
You don't have to. I believe you, but gotta make sure that you're good. That's all. All right.
I have a huge appetite.
Just keep it out of the closet.
Okay, I do keep that out of the closet.
Not after
But
that long conversation that you and Grilling kept having about the closet. I didn't even get into it, but y'all go round and round and round for it.
Well, you know, Braylon is my boy. I'll hang out with him. You know, he's all right. He's a little crazy upstairs, but everybody's a little. Who ain't crazy today? Who ain't crazy today? If you ain't crazy today, something wrong.
I guess.
Something missing. Something missing somewhere. And believe me, all the stuff I done went through, I'm crazy. Okay. And you don't have and you don't have to agree with me, but agree with me anyway.
I don't have to agree with you, but agree with you anyway. How does that work, Elwin?
Well, you don't have to agree with me on everything I say, but agree with me that things is the way they are.
I'm not gonna agree with you on everything you say, because I don't agree with that.
Well, I understand it, Kim. Believe me, I understand it.
Yes, indeed. That
now,
is
I want a picture
hilarious.
of you personally.
You
Can I
said
have a
what?
picture of you personally? Can I have a picture of you personally?
You have a.
You never sent it.
I will get somebody to get a picture. You and I have at least 2 pictures. We have pictures and a video.
Yeah, we do.
So I will get somebody to get that to you.
Okay, that'll be fine. That'd be good.
I don't even know. But anyway, Elwin, make sure you're listening because today is Trivia Tuesday, okay?
I mean, Trivia Tuesday.
I mean, not Trivia Tuesday. Look at me. Now I'm acting like you. I'm sleepy. It's I don't know what. No, it is moving Monday.
See, now you're thinking like me.
I am definitely dazed.
Good.
I was definitely, in a nap state of mind. But with that said, make sure you stay tuned to Movie Monday, not Trivia Tuesday. Graylan does it all the time, and here it is. I'm doing it too. Well, Elwin, you still there?
Right.
Oh, there you go.
You have a great day, Kim.
You too. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kim.
Bye, Elwin. Good Lord. Mark, he's going to get a picture at some point. You're listening to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. We'll see you on the other side of the break.
Hoops, Heat, The Truth, On Demand. Ball Don't Lie is now live on all podcast platforms. Tap in, search WBOK Media, find Ball Don't Lie, and bring the fire with you wherever you go. Download, share, and leave that 5-star review because the game doesn't stop when the show ends.
Good morning and happy Monday. I'm Morgan Lentis with WDSU News, and here's a look at today's headlines. More than 30 people are waking up without a home after a massive fire in New Orleans East. This happened just before midnight Sunday on Cubel Street. We're told 31 people were safely evacuated. Those families were moved to the Rosenwald Recreation Center for assistance. Red Cross officials tell WDSU all displaced families have received temporary housing. The cause of that fire is under investigation. Then a large portion of uptown New Orleans is still under a boil water advisory this morning after a major water main break along Panola Street Saturday night. We're told an emergency declaration was signed to immediately work on the water line. Mayor Helena Moreno says repairs should be complete in a couple of days and that hopefully the boil water advisory will be lifted sometime Monday. And Mayor Moreno today will give an update on how the city plans to keep parade goers safe. This comes as some major parades are getting ready to roll this weekend. The mayor will be joined by NOPD Superintendent Ann Kirkpatrick, Deputy Mayor of Public Safety Michael Harrison, and other local leaders. That news conference is set for 3:30 at City Hall. And that is a look at today's headlines.
Hi, I'm Sidney Bartholomew. My wife Lisa and I are raising our 9-year-old daughter in Gentilly, where I grew up. I'm asking to represent you as Louisiana State Senator because as a builder and former athlete, I cannot sit on the sidelines. Our community has dealt with the same issues of a stagnant economy, the rising cost of insurance, and concerns over public safety. We just can't wait another 20 years. Vote for me, Sidney Bartholomew, number 2 on the ballot, and with your support, I will work to bring the resources we need from Baton Rouge home to District 3. Bring your crew and vote early starting Saturday, January 24th. I'm Sidney Bartholomew, and I approve this message. This message is paid for by Sidney Bartholomew for State Senate.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree.
Hey, y'all. It's Kennedy Shanks.
And on the other side of the glass is Jared.
Good morning.
I don't know where my voice is.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Listen, I was weekending.
Hey.
I was weekending. I had a blast over this weekend. And really, I was only supposed to be outside yesterday, but I ended up making a day of Saturday.
Okay.
CJ had to play at the Dewdrop.
Okay.
And after he played there, he played at DBA. And so normally Kamar brings him. But I was like, I'm going to go in the city because I don't drive in the city.
Right.
And we've talked about that. But anyway, we after I dropped him off, I was like, I'm hungry. I don't know what I feel like doing. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go get some breakfast. And I went to Nano's.
Okay.
Right. Because I go there for breakfast. I have good breakfast. So then I thought I was going by myself.
Okay.
And I ended up sitting next to somebody at the bar who was there already. And he just had a friendly smile. It was really nice. And, we were talking because I was like, I wanted something good and hot. And he said, yeah, I wanted some gumbo. I woke up, it was cold. I wanted some gumbo. And so we got to talking or whatever. And he's in the military. And he was like, I just love New Orleans. I love how y'all talk. Now I was like, okay, so where
are you from? Right, because now you're doing too much.
Yeah. And I was like, where you from? He was like, he's not from Louisiana, but he's a military kid.
Okay.
He's also in the military now.
Okay.
But he said he's stationed in Pensacola.
Oh.
Right. So I was like, wait. You drove 2.5 hours?
I'm about to say, what?
To come get some gumbo?
He said, hey.
Now, the gumbo slaps.
Yeah.
So that's not what I'm saying.
Right.
The gumbo slaps. Because where did I end up at? We're in the same place.
Right.
But I was like, you drove
2 hours?
2.5 hours to get here. So we talk. I did do an interview with him. I got to edit it.
Nice.
But he's talking about like he loves the energy in New Orleans.
He
was like, I love how y'all cook. I love how y'all talk. I love how y'all dance. I was like, yeah, you definitely not from here. But
Right.
I love that you love it. And we did a little quick interview at breakfast, and it was really good to just hear the joy in his voice about being here.
Right.
And, the excitement. And, definitely when I'm hungry, and I want to, like, once I say I'm hungry, I got about 20 minutes before I turn into somebody completely different. Because I'm just like, yeah, I should eat.
Usually when I say that, I'm kind of already 20 minutes overdue.
No.
I'm already there.
I used to do that. But that sets everybody up for failure.
Yeah.
It's only it's not to my benefit. It's not to anybody. I'm getting ready to mess up the mood.
Right,
for
mess up everybody's day.
No. Yeah, but I had the pan padu, which is another way of saying lost bread or French toast, but with French bread.
Ooh. I'm gonna have to add that to my list.
You don't even need syrup.
Really?
With lamb chops.
Ooh, with lamb chops. Oh, God is good. So I'm gonna put that on my list.
Yes,
because I'm stopping in a couple spots for Mardi Gras.
He and I, we had a good conversation. Oh, and we met this party of people that were from Shreveport.
Okay.
Somebody was celebrating their birthday and, talked to them. They were asking where to go. Of course, I put them on. I was like, gotta go to Nice Guys. Go see my people
Nice
over
Guys.
there. You're gonna have. She was like, oh, yeah, we want to go there tomorrow. I was like, where at Willie Mays? I gave them a whole list. Matter of fact, let me look at this list because they were kind of in a rush. I don't want to shout the people out because y'all would like to know where to go eat too.
Absolutely.
But let's see. Nice Guys. Nice Guys headquarters, Addis, Nola, Whiskey and Sticks, Justini's, Yvonne's, Willie Mays, Fantasy Tacos, Bokerson's, let's see, where else did I say? Villa Vassos. Those are places that I've been. And I was like, if y'all want to hop across the river, they got some places, you know, Creole Blue, Cajun Blue. They were like, She was like, make sure they black restaurants. I was like, every one of them.
Right, like
every one of them.
exactly.
You
I
know?
love that though. That speaking to that part of just appreciating the city, I feel like I feel that same thing, and that's why I kind of like festival and carnival season, because it's like you're really getting the culture and you get to be around the people and just appreciate, not appropriate a culture, because a lot of people come like out of towners and it's real like, all right, why you doing a little much, but
Right.
you trying to but being able to, like, freshman year, that was like the best year of my life, like getting to know, and I wasn't even like doing too much. I was just like seeing the people in the culture. Even on Xavier's campus, that's one thing I appreciate, is that you don't have to go far to experience and to learn and to appreciate New Orleans culture. So that's one thing I will miss going back home. I'm gonna miss the food. I'm gonna miss the music, the dancing. But it also doesn't feel too much. It doesn't feel too different from Chicago. Culturally, definitely is stronger down here, I will say. Chicago we have our pockets, but we're a little more open to multicultural type of spaces. But when we do have those juke spaces, those footworking spaces, and it feels like when I'm at home, and I get those chills when I'm around, my people, and then we dance and we eat and we, doing our thing. So just being able to feel that, but just a little bit different, but still around, black people, it feels amazing. So
yes, indeed. So I'm gonna get in these comments and answer these questions, because I know y'all want to know, because y'all playing with me, and I told y'all, listen.
Oh Lord,
villain era. Stop playing with me.
New season.
So for the West Bank slander, please stop. Matter of fact, I spoke with somebody from I think it was Councilman Byron Cole, not Byron, child. Byron. Why is my brain's not working? My brain is for real.
No.
Correct. Let me go to my phone. My good.
Hey.
This is the minute. I told y'all perimenopause is the devil. It
I'm
really,
not excited for that.
Councilperson Byron Lee spoke with somebody from his office on yesterday, because we're getting ready to start highlighting some stuff over in a place where I actually own property.
Oh wow.
Or
you were talking about
on
this.
my family property,
right?
Immediate family property,
Mm-hmm.
and because we do so much stuff over here, so I'm learning places over there, and
Right.
we're about to do more stuff over on the West Bank.
Yes.
That's the first thing. Yes, Josh. Me saying I'm hungry is something that I don't say that while I'm eating, or not immediately after. So hush and stop that. Mark, with regard to the bus from Marrero, one bus takes me from down the street from my house all the way into the city. I can
that's
go,
nice.
yeah, and it's very cool because I'm on my phone,
right,
sending emails, setting up my day,
yeah,
posting my reels or whatever for the social media, all while somebody else is driving. And then I have multiple choices of where I can get off so that I can get here. Because there are multiple routes. Once you get into the city, like, you can go everywhere. But yeah, just one bus. One bus from Marrero gets me into New Orleans. And then Joshua said Chicago is just North Mississippi. That is correct.
Absolutely.
And that Mark has said that he's heard that Chicago has good food.
Oh, yes.
They do. They
Yes,
do.
because all our people came from the South.
Yeah, they do. The pizza, though, in Chicago, the deep dish pizza. Yes, I love
it's
that.
so good. You have to, like, you can't, that's nothing you could just, eat real cute. You got to get in there.
Correct.
You got to get in there. But
love.
Absolutely. And Chicago summer, that's one thing that people travel to Chicago for. And I love Chicago summer. Like, we are on the lake, but that lake, I'm telling you, that's not a lake.
That summer jazz fest, or it's the jazz festival, music festival or something like that they have in the summer. It's amazing.
Yes.
But they also have a tap festival in Chicago.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of, if you're not
we have a lot of
fests.
Yeah,
if you're not a dance community, people like slip and
slip
miss that. But there's a really big tap fest that's in
really
Chicago.
I'm gonna tap into that.
Matter of fact, let me see when it's tap fest. It's usually around summertime. And let me see, Tap Fest Chicago. I think it coincides with the jazz Festival.
Jazz Festival. Yeah, because we they usually host it in Millennium Park. This past year I went to the Blues Festival and that was amazing. And I think that was the week after Jazz Fest. And they have like multiple stages. They have dancing, like you said, they have different live music bands and artists and stuff like that. Of course, of course, food as well. But it's kind of like festival season in Chicago. That's of course the peak because our weather is all over the place. All 4 seasons. That's one thing I do love about my city is all 4 seasons. But it's a lot of overlapping days and you'll literally go. I remember this past summer I went literally from Margarita Fest to Blues Fest, Jazz Fest. I'm like, Jesus, this is feeling like I'm just partying all year. But it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, so there's one that's happening, a Tap Fest in Chicago, and so there are multiple ones because this is one I didn't even know, but this is like a hoofer, which is different than the Broadway type stuff.
Yeah,
but this one is the Tap Vibe Challenge, the hoofer roll call that is in March 14th and 15th, 2026.
Okay,
but I know there's one that happens in the summertime. I think it's a black tap festival and it coincides with the music festival or the jazz festival that's going on around that time. Imari this year, she's gonna go to one of them, maybe in Cedar Creek in Texas. But like the dance community, their stuff, if you know, you know,
right?
And they buy all the tickets to it. But this is the time of year that I normally will kind of find a place to be by myself because there's so much going on during Carnival, but things are happening so fast and we're losing so many people. It's like, you know what?
Get outside.
YOLO.
Right, like experience life because people are leaving up out of here. And I feel like I'm getting to that point in my life. I always have these seasons where I'm like, a whole bunch of people start dying and I'm like, no, I'm scared again. Like, God, wait, like, please. But, to believe is to understand that there's life after death. So I have to find comfort in that. But it turns into like, all right, YOLO. Like all these people leaving, like, you know what? I gotta go outside. I gotta experience life. I gotta travel. It reminds me to wake up from the mundane life that I tend to have.
Just resting. Listen.
Get up
and go
get
do
out.
something.
Yes.
Go do something else. So the parade. Well, we talked Saturday, the food. So I don't know if you saw, I put a poll out about cutting my hair.
I think I did see it.
And I actually did go and see my barber because also he's going to be on air soon. But
I might
even get it cut on air. That might be a cool
that would
thing
be
to do.
too.
Yeah, so I went to see him and I have to have this conversation with him. It's like, yes, you get a vote too.
Right.
But at the same time, like, I do need to cut it.
Exactly, regardless.
I need to cut it. Now, how short I'll cut it, that'll be a different conversation. But yeah, we talked about like what I want my hair to look like because it grows very fast and it's very hot.
It is, and it's gonna get hotter.
Yes. And so I let people take a vote on it. So people have been having a conversation back and forth. Yes, no, don't. Yes, no, don't. And it's like, listen, when I get tired of it, it's going to go. But I've been entertaining
the short eves.
Yes. The problem with this, though, is if I get it cut, then I got to go to the barber every week.
Yeah.
That's
a new expense.
It's not even the expense. I just don't want to have to be somewhere
every week. That's a commitment.
But my my barber is the GOAT for real. He's been cutting my hair. The very first time I cut my hair off as an adult, he did it.
Okay.
And when I do cut it, it's just like I start feeling like I want to. And then one day I wake up and go, today, it's gotta go.
It's gotta go. Real.
So I don't want to get to the frustration piece where I'm like, it's gotta go right now.
Right.
Where I've had some moments of like, I'm gonna cut it myself.
Don't pull a what is it, Napoli Ever After?
Oh.
It just
no, I won't do that. Cause that's not my skill, so I'm definitely not gonna do that.
Right.
But yeah, I'll get to the point like enough. And that first picture was a day I woke up and was getting ready to detangle my hair. Let me see. And when I got drew like a first piece of it, I was like, it's gotta go.
Yeah, like absolutely not.
Yeah. So thinking about it, I think I have a picture, of what it looked like when I actually cut it all off.
Yeah.
Not there yet, but it's definitely gotta get some of this gotta go.
So do you think you would go like bob? Do you think you'd
probably a shorter bob?
Okay, because I do like that one picture.
Yeah,
with the and in the color,
right?
Yes, with the side part.
And that's the other thing. Dyeing my hair, is a task. Whether I do it or somebody else does it.
Absolutely.
When my hair was like 4 different colors, but it was like down my back. It took 7 hours for my hair to get dyed.
7 hours?
Yes. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
But it took
day over. Like
what else you gonna do?
Right.
And then after anytime water is put in my hair, the drying time
double.
So like it's a
task.
It's a task. But if it's short, it doesn't take as long for me to dye it. Because the retwisting, I'm only doing this piece.
Yeah.
So that's not, I'm not detangling going through. But that even when I dye it one color, it is like gonna be 3 hours.
Yeah. Exactly.
So if I cut it, I'll still color it and still be able to do it and all the stuff.
Right.
But yeah, it's gotta go.
Well, I vote Bob. Y'all put in the chat.
How you feel
what,
about it?
What are you feeling?
Or go to the link. You know what? I'm gonna go find the poll because I don't think I have. I don't think it's timed out yet. But yeah, man, it's gotta go. It's gotta
I love it.
go.
I want to get experimental with my hair. I want to dye it. I've been thinking about burgundy since like summer. Because when I used to dye my hair, which was like I stopped like sophomore year of college, it just slipped my mind. But I had like blonde, and I would do like blonde in the back of my hair, so it was kind of like a peekaboo type of thing. So if like my hair was
like
up or something, like an undercut, but not cut, just dyed.
Right.
But I've been doing that since I was in high school. So everybody's like, just go for the full thing, like just do your whole head. I'm like, I'm nervous, y'all. Like, what if I don't like it? I don't know. But I think I'm gonna add that to my list of things I want to accomplish this year. Just try it. Just YOLO. And the worst that could happen is I don't like it and I dye it back.
Correct.
So it is what it is.
I am putting the link in the chat for you all to go and vote.
This is my Super Bowl. Y'all go vote.
That is hilarious. I'm gonna put it in all of the different chats, YouTube, Facebook. What's the Instagram poll?
Yes.
You guys let me know how you feel. Should I? Shouldn't I? Which one you think I should?
Should I?
Right, that part. You're listening to the Front Porch on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. We'll see y'all on the other side.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
Today will be our last really cold morning for quite some time. Then after that, you could expect a slight warm up as we head throughout the rest of the week. So today, looking at highs about 57 to 61 degrees, mostly sunny skies, calm winds, but light winds coming from the south, 5 miles per hour. Tonight, low of 38 to 45. We'll see clouds increasing. And then for your Tuesday, a high of 68 to 70 degrees. We are looking at rain late Tuesday into your Wednesday. That drops us slightly for Wednesday, but then temperatures warming up by the weekend. For the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Richard.
Hey, everybody, it's Graylin Bryant Banks.
And Kimber White Dupree.
From the Front Porch, y'all. You know how we do every Monday. It's Movie Monday.
And Tuesday, it's Trivia Tuesday.
And y'all know we have nothing but bad cheering coming through here on Wednesday.
But stick with us. On Thursday, we travel.
That's right. And Friday's Free Your Mind Friday, so get your brass up.
Something on your mind? Want to get it off your chest?
Holla at your people. WBOK 1230 AM, the station you listen to.
All day long.
This is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
Hi, I'm Sidney Bartholomew. My wife Lisa and I are raising our 9-year-old daughter in Gentilly, where I grew up. I'm asking to represent you as Louisiana State Senator because as a builder and former athlete, I cannot sit on the sidelines. Our community has dealt with the same issues of a stagnant economy, the rising cost of insurance, and concerns over public safety. We just can't wait another 20 years. Vote for me, Sidney Bartholomew, number 2 on the ballot. And with your support, I will work to bring the resources we need from Baton Rouge home to District 3. Bring your crew and vote early starting Saturday, January 24th. I'm Sidney Bartholomew, and I approve this message. This message is paid for by Sidney Bartholomew for State Senate.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree.
Hey, y'all, it's Kennedy Shanks.
And on the other side of the glass is Jared. Well, I was in another space.
Yes. That song?
Yes.
I love that song.
I was in another space. For real. Talking about Grammy 28 times. Grammy winner.
Right.
Kendrick Lamar.
Amazing.
Amazing.
The GOAT.
Yes, the GOAT. You know what?
Oh, Lord.
This is the year of the people who were counted out.
Absolutely.
And I love that for us.
Yes. Yes. Specifically.
I love that for
specifically.
us. Man.
Him, what's his name? Duran
Bernard.
Duran. Yes. Him getting his Grammy. I love him. I love his music. Kaylani getting her first Grammy after she been in the game like all my life.
Yes.
And I didn't even watch the Grammys because I didn't even know what was going on last night. But I did watch the highlights because I always do. I always watch the highlights. And just seeing everybody, seeing people's performances, it was really good to see. Like you said, all the underdogs, all the people that have really been grinding and putting in the work finally get, you know, what they worked so hard for. It was really interesting with the jokes. With the Nicki Minaj jokes.
I did not hear those.
You didn't.
I did not. Now, what I did hear was the orange jokes, and like Trevor Noah was like,
Trevor Noah ate Nicki Minaj up, ate Trump up.
I was like, oh, but I didn't watch. I don't watch.
Yeah, I can't. My Sundays are dedicated to rejuvenation and last minute homework. So
I caught the music in the this morning.
Yeah.
It was from what I heard, it was hilarious.
Absolutely.
And I appreciated every part of that. But hit us with the synopsis. Did you watch it? What happened?
Yeah. I'm thinking about going back to watch more of the stuff in between. Yeah, the clips and stuff like that. Because again, that was just last night. But I will say, seeing everyone in the crowd respond to the jokes, even though the jokes had, all jokes have truth. Mm-hmm. And the truth underlying all of these things is like what's going on in the media. Mm-hmm. And just seeing Black people recognize that, yes, he's talking about, Trump and Nicki Minaj and all these things that are being said. But like looking at Jennifer Hudson, in the one clip I saw with Trevor Noah talking about Nicki Minaj, she wasn't laughing. She was sitting there like, yeah, no, that's very real. She's dumb. Mm-hmm. Nicki Minaj is dumb. And all of this stuff is dumb. Like, it's not like it's funny, but it's something real underlying. And for it to be, the start of Black History Month is just the cherry on top.
Duran Bernard, happy Black History Month to me forever.
Exactly.
I was like,
that was amazing.
Yes. And so we are, we have a clip from Kendrick Lamar with regard to the Grammy.
Yes.
With This World. Let me see.
They told me it was going to be on the prompter. Oh, the Grammy goes to Luther Vandross. Oh, Kendrick Lamar.
First and foremost, let's give a shout out to the late, great Luther Vandross.
Yes.
This is special for me. I gotta take my time because it's one of my favorite artists of all time. And they granted us the privilege to do our version of it. When we got that clearance, I promise you, we damn near all dropped a tear because we know how much him and Cheryl Lynn poured into that record. And being able to put our vocals of it, it proves that we were somewhat worthy to be just as great as them individuals. And they granted us that, They said no cursing though. Can't curse on it. That was the only thing, right? And we say, you know what? We're going to do just that. No cursing, and we're going to make sure that this song represents love.
Definitely.
I love that.
Right. I love the care with which people are taking with some of our artists. More care needs to be taken with more. But
absolutely.
Yeah, this the year of the underdog. Like,
yeah,
y'all been stepping on people, ignoring people, and the people you step on. I mean, it's fine. We're gonna keep going regardless.
Right. It's been nice though seeing like older generations like what is it like not mingle but like collaborate with younger artists because I know in the past couple of years it's been a lot of like no you can't sample my stuff or like they said no cussing. He's like okay we can make that we can make that compromise. But just seeing now because I'm trying to remember what song it was and I believe Patti LaBelle was on it but it's going viral on TikTok again and I think she just did another like a recording of the video and it's like it's just so good to see older artists pour back into the younger generations. Cause like without y'all, like we're sampling y'all music. So like we might as well do a collaboration and you still alive. Like come on. Like let's do
That
a collab.
sounds like intergenerational collaboration and conversation, huh?
Maybe
we keep coming back to that, don't we?
Cause that's gonna change things. But until then,
yeah, information has to go up.
It does
also has to
come
down.
right back down.
Yeah,
it's a cycle.
You know, we need that.
Absolutely.
We definitely need that. I am looking forward to sharing this last semester with you because we're gonna be outside. You old enough you could run.
Hey.
And I don't have to get no permission because you can leave.
Hey, nah. 22 ain't never felt so good in a city like this. Amen.
I bet. But there's so much stuff that's happening. I'm looking forward to seeing what chronicles and things you're gonna and be involved in because
absolutely
you had a year last year.
Oh God.
But
God. Come on. Because I wouldn't have made it through without him. So
yeah.
Can't wait to tell that testimony.
For sure. And as you're getting ready to, get to the culmination of it all, like enjoy this one.
I'm trying.
Enjoy
every day's a movie. Okay. Every day's a movie, y'all.
Yes.
See you at the red carpet.
For sure. Yes. Happily welcoming you into the arms of the alumni that are that stand with me. So definitely. You listen to the Front Porch, y'all, on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. We'll see y'all on the other side of the break.
From the campus of Xavier University, WBOK Go and Equity Media Station.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. CARE Florida is holding its annual Muslim Day and the state capitol just weeks after Governor Ron DeSantis labeled the group a foreign terrorist organization.
We should be entitled to the same benefits and the same respect as every other religious group in this state.
CARE is suing, calling the order unconstitutional and defamatory. Faith leaders and advocates are gathering in Springfield, Ohio for the Here We Stand National Day of Activism, protesting the possible deportation of Haitian immigrants. About 15,000 Haitians could lose legal residency as the Trump administration lets temporary protected status expire at midnight. And Kendrick Lamar's album GNX won Best Rap Album at the 2026 Grammys. The win makes Lamar the most awarded hip-hop artist in Grammy history, passing Jay-Z. He's now a 27-time Grammy winner. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared. Kennedy has left the building to go to class so that she can complete her coursework here at Xavier University and join the ranks of the alumni, as I am, and many, many more. That was a really good conversation. I always enjoy having conversations with young people and sharing their expressions. But the song that we were listening to was No Business. That was Duran Bernard. And if you are not familiar with this artist, he has quite a collection of music. One that you should go and see is him singing "Do You Know the Muffin Man," and that'll show you like his full vocal range. But yes, the "Do You Know the Muffin Man," the way he sings it doesn't sound like it, but it does sound like it at the same time. So Duran Bernard is that artist that you just heard, and yeah, that young man has a voice on him for sure. Had some conversations going on in the chat. Josh, you are forever petty, and you'll never beat these petty allegations. I can't either, but yeah, I just thought I'd point that out to you. Um, and Paul says that there's a diner on Broadway near Belmont that has your favorite gyros. Is that in Chicago? Is that what you're talking about, Paul, when you were talking about the gyros? And of course, it is Movie Monday, and we are within the final hour. So if you have never heard of how Movie Monday goes, you of course need to listen to the movie clip. If you know the movie clip, give us a call. And then if you're correct, you can take a guess at the movie theme. And we've got the movie queued up. If you like to hear it, here it go.
In my humble opinion, in the nuclear world, the true enemy is war itself.
Well, there you have it. 504-582-9422. Good morning, Pam.
Good morning, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. I wanted to say good morning to the two Ks, but Miss Kennedy done left. Good morning, Miss Kennedy. Have a good day at school, sweetheart. And I don't really want to guess at this because y'all going to laugh at me, but okay. I've been laughed at before, and I laugh at myself. So how about this one? Is the movie The Bodyguard? Oh, a double bump. Oh, I like that one. I got to try that one.
Oh, okay. Well, it's
yeah.
not The Bodyguard.
So you keeping warm?
Miss Pam?
Yes.
It's not The Bodyguard.
Yes. Okay, I know that now.
Okay.
I got the double bump.
All right. Well, thank you
Are
for
you
that.
keeping warm?
I am. I am keeping warm. Very, very layered,
Okay.
for sure.
Okay. All
All
right.
righty.
I'll call you guys back. I'm gonna keep listening.
All righty. Talk to you later.
All right. Bye bye.
Yeah. Mark, did I see his Tiny Desk performance? Yes. I have Googled things on him because once I heard the one song Overqualified, and I just went down a rabbit hole of seeing and listening to his music. He has a hell of a voice. And we tossed in Billy Porter in there because of course he is one of my favorite artists. Y'all, if y'all have been on the front porch for a little while, if you remember, I for my birthday, um, I got tickets to the Billy Porter concert when he came here, and I had interviewed him I think right before Carnival that year, and he sent tickets for Imari and I, and then during the concert, he there's a video of me talking to him when he's at the stage, but he's like one of my all time favorites, and we threw him in there because he had a strong message for or about uh Nicki Minaj, and I was here for all of it, every single bit. Did you see that, Jared, when he was on the carpet and interviewing him about Nicki Minaj and her comments? Oh my God, the face was priceless, and his words were the words I had to say too. So I am definitely shouting him out along with we've had Kendrick Lamar, Kendrick Lamar and SZA. Who else have we played so far? Duranda Bernard so far, and who else is on the list? We played one other one. Did we not? No, just those two. Okay, well there's that. But yeah, oh Doechii. Yes, we played Doechii. Grammy winners on yesterday. I'm super excited about this win. What a time to be alive. What a time to be black. For real. Because, whew, all that good old talent. Good old talent. Did you watch any of the Grammys last night, Jared? You were asleep? What time did it come on? I don't watch them anymore because I don't really know who's on there. And I can't they've gotten to be so they become outlandish in the extremes of things that they do, so I can't relate to the artist, unfortunately. But I always go back for the clips and the behind the scenes and the other stuff that took place, so I'm limited to that. Have you been to any parades yet? Yesterday there was Little Rascals that was taking place in Metairie, and I know I had some nieces and nephews that rode out. I think that was their first ride, so shouts out to them. But no parades yet. Do you have ones that you like in particular?
Okay, this one. There are some that I do like.
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, bye.
Okay, some that you do like. I'm curious to know which ones you like in particular. And I'm going to be doing some West Bank parades this year. So make sure you're tuned in so you can hear what's going on in my neighborhood as I learn what's going on in my neighborhood. 504-582-9422. What up, Josh?
What's happening? That movie Crimson Tide.
That's what?
Is that movie Crimson Tide?
Crimson Tide?
Yeah.
Oh.
What? Sounds like it though.
Wait.
You gotta listen.
There's your bell, Josh. It
It
was
is.
Crimson Tide.
I switched the movie on my screen, Josh. Sorry about that. You are right.
I thought I knew that was when all I was missing was Gene Hackman's voice, but I know that was it.
Make sure you heard the bell. Did you get the bell?
That movie had a tense. That was some good acting in that movie right there. Oh, some good acting.
I don't think I watched that one. That was like a Navy movie.
Yeah, you missed a good one right there, boy, because it was like first it was superiority, there was a little hint of racism. Oh man.
A little hint. A little hint
Yeah, because Gene Hackman
is insane.
he threw a little racist comment at Denzel in that clip too. Not in that clip, but in that movie. Boy, that mother was good, boy.
A little racist is insane.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Just a hint of it. Just a hint of it.
Lord have mercy. That is funny.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
you got
You on
it.
the next
That was correct. You got it.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Josh. Leader. A little racist. That is crazy. Yeah, no. I did watch the tributes. I watched them like 2 or 3 times because I was like, I gotta get to the point where it's not triggering me. But the music was amazing. The music was amazing, and the winners who walked away with their trophies and the excitement. I was very happy to see that. I was very excited to see the look of joy on their faces. But yeah, I had the week off teaching last week because it was snowing in Nashville. So the girls have been at home. So we've had a week off from each other. Tomorrow's day one. We'll see how that goes for me and for them. Because like, where were we again? I don't remember what I said 30 minutes ago, let alone a week ago. So
Okay, we were talking about the parade.
yes, okay.
We can get back into that.
Yes. So you have your favorites. What are your favorites?
Endymion.
Endymion's your favorite?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and Zulu. Yeah.
Okay.
And I rode in Zulu.
And you rode in Zulu?
A couple of times, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, and any other big parade that I find my way over, if I can make it.
Yeah. So when I was younger, we used to have parades that rolled in Gentilly. And then when we moved to the east, there were parades that rolled in the east. So we wouldn't come into the city for real, until like that last weekend because we had parades out in those neighborhoods. When I lived in Gentilly, I think it was Pandora, Hercules, um, I can't think of the rest of them, but we had parades that rolled. You know where Beacon Light is in Gentilly? You know where Dillard is? Okay, so there used to be a grocery store called Paps in that area. So they used to have a parade that used to roll down Miraboo. And like that's in a neighborhood, like a residential area. And once they had to integrate, a lot of them stopped rolling because they didn't want none of us on their wall. So they a lot of them stopped rolling, and they still, if they're still in existence, they do their ball, but they don't roll because Dorothy May Taylor said, "Listen, you could do what you want to with your club, but if everybody can't join and you can't use the city services, figure that out." So I appreciated that though. Um, so now with the newer crews, and then also after Katrina, a lot of people lost their residential population. Like they don't roll the same parades that used to roll prior to. Like they used to have a huge Gretna Mardi Gras parade. Like they used to, I remember the traffic from trying to get home. Um, when we lived in Gretna, the traffic was crazy. So now people didn't come back, or the crews didn't, get themselves back organized. So really the West Bank is reorganizing their carnival because it used to be huge, and I mean a lot of crowds. But I want to make sure, since I live on the West Bank, that I get to participate in what's going on over there because there's a lot going on that I just never invested. But I'm gonna fix that. And I've talked to some of the representation in my area, and they're open to it too. So I'm excited about that. I know that, let's see, Crew of Music, Crew of Symphony, and Crew of 90. Those are all 3 black parades that are rolling like a bike ride away from my house. So I want to make sure that I show support to them. But I have some favorite crews for the East Bank. fit Patel for sure. I really liked the parade yesterday. The fact that it was in the East, I really enjoyed that, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm in more communication with people and like that put that one on. I really did enjoy that one. Let's see. So yeah, I'm trying to think of another one. Zulu, of course, because that was the parade, one of the parades that my parents always did every year. Like it was a whole thing of having food prepared, clothes that you were gonna wear. Because we used to, when I was little, we used to wear costumes. We didn't worry about like, the new aesthetic. You got to be fresh on. My God, we dressed up like as characters, and then trying to think of what would another favorite parade that's in the city. I like Muses. I tend to like the less problematic crews. Yeah.
I was going to say Muses also.
Yeah, Muses,
That was
I,
good.
I like them as well. And everybody loves the super crews. Like, Endymion has the largest, and Bacchus, the huge. But I like Orpheus. And I like Orpheus because the very first year it rolled, I was in middle school. I marched in that very first parade and got to march in it, through high school. But in the inaugural one, yeah, it was cool to be a part of that one with Harry Connick. Yeah. You listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long.
Good morning and happy Monday. I'm Morgan Lentis with WDSU News, and here's a look at today's headlines. More than 30 people are waking up without a home after a massive fire in New Orleans East. This happened just before midnight Sunday on Cubel Street. We're told 31 people were safely evacuated. Those families were moved to the Rosenwald Recreation Center for assistance. Red Cross officials tell WDSU all displaced families have received temporary housing. The cause of that fire is under investigation. Then a large portion of uptown New Orleans is still under a boil water advisory this morning after a major water main break along Panola Street Saturday night. We're told an emergency declaration was signed to immediately work on the water line. Mayor Helena Moreno says repairs should be complete in a couple of days and that hopefully the boil water advisory will be lifted sometime Monday. And Mayor Moreno today will give an update on how the city plans to keep parade goers safe. This comes as some major parades are getting ready to roll this weekend. The mayor will be joined by NOPD Superintendent Ann Kirkpatrick, Deputy Mayor of Public Safety Michael Harrison, and other local leaders. That news conference is set for 3:30 at City Hall. And that is a look at today's headlines.
This is the Bloomberg Black Business Beat, brought to you by FidelityWealthManagement.com. Offscript Media has its eyes on the future of content. It's a vertically integrated and creator-powered media and commerce company that views itself as a one-stop shop for someone making content. Detavio Samuels is CEO of Offscript, and he says the company is focused on content creators in social.
Yeah, look, I think that social is the number one platform that matters. It's where all of the world's attention is. So often you're finding these people because they are popping or doing something really incredible in social. But when it comes to how can you help monetize them, how can you build them, do they have real proof points that they can create long-form content that can sustain attention? YouTube is that space.
Offscript is charting new territory, taking the more traditional idea of an A&R at a record label and updating it for the digital age. I'm Bloomberg's Justin Milliner on the Black Business Beat.
If Ernest Hemingway was alive today, would he say this to you?
Shakespeare, Mark Twain, Edgar Allan Poe, all great writers. And after reading your book, I simply must add you to the list.
Wait, you don't have a book yet. So make a free call to Page Publishing. Turn your book idea into publishing gold.
800-215-6818. 800-215-6818. That's 800-215-6818.
David was in big trouble with the IRS.
At first, I didn't owe that much, but after this year, it was out of control.
Then David called Get a Tax Lawyer.
Right away, they were like, oh yeah, looks like you're qualified to save.
Get a Tax Lawyer went to work.
Should have called way sooner.
Get a Tax Lawyer has helped thousands like David fight the IRS and get a fresh start.
Call 800-745-3070. That's 800-745-3070.
New Orleans never sleeps, and neither does WBOK. Now, every voice, every moment, and every show is in your pocket. Search WBOK Media wherever you get podcasts. Download, share, rate us 5 stars. Because when you support us, you amplify Black voices and the New Orleans culture.
Hi, I'm Sidney Bartholomew. My wife Lisa and I are raising our 9-year-old daughter in Gentilly, where I grew up. I'm asking to represent you as Louisiana State Senator because as a builder and former athlete, I cannot sit on the sidelines. Our community has dealt with the same issues of a stagnant economy, the rising cost of insurance, and concerns over public safety. We just can't wait another 20 years. Vote for me, Sidney Bartholomew, number 2 on the ballot, and with your support, I will work to bring the resources we need from Baton Rouge home to District 3. Bring your crew and vote early starting Saturday, January 24th. I'm Sidney Bartholomew, and I approve this message. This message is paid for by Sidney Bartholomew for State Senate.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the front porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
what New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared, and in has walked Maddie, uh, fresh from the weekend, and you just heard "Folded" by Kehlani. Kehlani. I hope you all enjoyed that one. That's a bop. 504-582-9422, another Grammy winner. Hello, Pam.
Hey, sweetheart.
Hey. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Just chilling.
What's
I'm
going
thinking of the theme for today, maybe Dream Girls.
You said Dream Girls?
Mm-hmm.
The theme of the day, Dream Girls?
Yeah, dreams about girls.
Huh. Okay, well, no, that's not it. But
Okay.
thank you for
But,
trying. I appreciate that. I think we gotta play the
okay,
second
baby.
movie though. He guessed the first movie already.
Uh-huh.
That was Crimson Tide, but we haven't played the second one.
Okay, I guess I should wait, huh?
Yeah, it's coming. It's
Okay,
coming.
baby.
All right, stay tuned.
All right.
Later.
Bye-bye.
504-582-9422. Hello, John.
Hey, morning, Kimber.
Good morning. How are you?
All right, what happened to Breland? Don't tell me he froze over the weekend. Hadn't
No,
thawed out yet.
he didn't freeze over the weekend. He is here Tuesday through Thursday.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey, look, I'm a little off subject here, but since it's being Black History Month, just for everybody's record, there's a great sister by the name of Gladys West. She just passed this year. She was a pioneer of GPS systems. She didn't invent it, but she put together the science to make it possible. And I just feel that's someone we should honor, being it's Black History Month and everything. Started off with a great sister, Gladys West,
Well, thank you.
pioneer of GPS.
Gladys West.
West, yes, Gladys West.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much for
Let
that.
your kids know about it and other young people. And whenever I get a chance, to call in, I'll drop a few more nuggets. I'm gonna drop a nugget on my relatives. Just say C.R. Patterson. It's a distant relative of mine on my mother's side. You get a chance, look him up.
Say that name one more time.
C.R. Patterson and Son.
Okay. Well, thank you so
Black
much.
automobile manufacturer. Too. Like 5 generations removed on my mother's side.
Okay. Well.
Yep. And the Epstein thing there.
The what now?
Wow. The Epstein thing there. One thing I'm holding, I'm glad to hear that any blacks in there, they tried to Photoshop Michael Jackson and found out that was a fraud.
Mm-hmm.
And Epstein openly said he didn't want any blacks or women. So, well, hey, that's great. But I still think they probably done messed over some black children. That's just my feeling.
Of course.
These sick people, But if that don't change, what's going on up there in Congress come midterms, I feel that, like I say, I'm not a proponent of either Democrats or Republicans necessarily. It's who can get it done because they've both been full of caca, as far as I'm concerned. But at least to balance it out, I think the Democrats can at least get back the House. The Senate is going to be hard, and maybe can push back on some of this madman's ambitions.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. All right, well, you enjoy the rest of your day and pass it on to any young people about this sister. We lost her this year.
Well, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Have a good one, John.
All right. You
All
too.
right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. 504-582-9422. It looks like I lost somebody. Yeah. Thank you for that. Yes, it is indeed Black History Month. We were talking about the Grammys and the Black history that took place on last night. And some of the artists that we've spoken or played their music today so far have been Doechii, Kendrick Lamar and SZA, Kehlani, and Duran Bernard. Those are the artists that we've played so far. So you got Black history and information coming to you at full speed. Go ahead and check out some of those names. I think it was C.R. Patterson, the last one. Somebody that you can look up for this Black History Month or this second day of Black History Month. So There's that 504-582-9422. Hello, Pamela.
Hello. Oh, thank you for saying my whole name, Pamela.
You're welcome.
Thank you, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I think the theme of this month should be celebrating Black History Month. Did I miss something?
Are you looking for the theme of the movies, or you're saying the theme of the month?
I'm going with the theme of the month, Black History.
Oh, okay. We didn't ask that question just yet.
Oh,
And
okay.
we haven't played
I'll
that
try
second
again.
movie. We haven't played that second movie yet, but it's
Oh,
ready.
I need to.
It's ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, baby.
All
All right. Bye.
Bye bye. And we're ready for the second movie. And if you'd like to hear it, here you go.
So you are what you are in this world. That's either one or two things. Either you're somebody or you're nobody. Be right back.
504-582-9422. There we go. I know the voice for sure. I definitely know the voice. We were talking about the Mardi Gras parades. I think we outlined some parades that we like, right? And there's some newcomers that I'm definitely trying to get involved with. But I like the lights. I like the lights of the Super Crew parades, but I've been a little gun shy about going to the Endymion parade because of the one in 2020. We were in lockdown, so I've been staying away a little bit on a Saturday from the parade, because that was a lot. 504-582-9422. What up, Josh?
It's Denzel Washington's birthday today.
Is it Denzel Washington's birthday? I don't. He's a
Second move
Capricorn.
right there.
He's a
I
Capricorn.
don't. Hey,
No,
I
his
don't get into
birthday
that
passed.
witchcraft. That's all you. I let you have that. He's a human being. He's a human being. I know that. I know he's a human being.
Yeah, no, his birthday was December
American
28th.
Gangster, right?
That was what?
American Gangster.
American Gangster. There you go.
Hey, he
You
was about
got
to
it.
go outside and whip the dog out of Idris Elba. I to go whip the dog out of Idris Elba getting sideways with Frank Lucas. That move. No, I'm gonna tell you what messed that movie up. The real life Frank Lucas. That's when I heard Frank. This for me. When I heard the real life Frank Lucas talk, I said he's nowhere near as intelligent as Denzel Washington played him.
He is though. He just
No,
sound
he's
country.
not, Tim. But that man is not. I believe.
Or he was.
A man.
I think he passed.
But yeah, he did. But I believe my man up in Harlem. I forgot
What
his
was
name,
last
but
name? Frank
he
what?
said Frank Lucas.
Lucas.
I believe old boy said Frank Lucas was a functioning slow person. You know the R word. And I'm like, yo, he's right. Frank Lucas is not that bright. You got to go listen to Frank Lucas interviews. Listen to him talk. He wasn't that smart. This is why he got caught.
He was consistent. What he was flashy.
He was only flashy
he
that one
wasn't
time.
really. He wasn't flashy until
that one time.
Yeah, because that wasn't. He
That
was
one
very low key, so he wasn't stupid or
But
he
you
wasn't
gotta
slow.
go. Just listen to 30 seconds of Frank Lucas talking. I guarantee you, like Denzel was too smart to play that step. He was too smart. I don't know. Based on Love probably could have been Frank Lucas. I don't know. Not face wise, but intelligent wise.
Okay.
I just don't. Denzel was just too smart. He messed it up for Frank. Frank messed it up for Denzel.
I hear you.
Let's go watch it.
I
Let's go
hear
watch it. If anyone needs a movie like that, it's Nicky Barnes. Now he was smart, but he was dumb too.
Indeed, because he was way
Nicky
too
Barnes,
flashy, and he was using his own stuff.
Well, they all did that one point. Nicky was dumb before Big Meech. So Big Meech, he brought attention to himself when he put a billboard in Atlanta, announcing his reign. And Frank Luke, well, Nicky Barnes did something identical. He did a front page article in Time magazine, I think, one of them.
Was that the Mr. Untouchable?
calling himself Mr. Untouchable.
Yeah, I remember that.
And that put a bullseye on his back. So they both was smart by running criminal enterprises, but dumb for wanting the attention
Flashy.
of running criminal organization. So
That's
that's my list.
nouveau riche.
Yeah, that does it right there. Nobody can stay quiet. They got a peacock. They got a peacock. Can't stay quiet. So I'm sorry. I'm taking all day.
Nah, you
bad.
good. You good. Well, thank
My
you for that, Josh.
No problem. All right,
Later.
bye.
Hello, Pam. Oh, well, I guess she had the same response. Do we have another one queued up already? Because we're doing pretty good on a Monday morning after a full weekend. And there we go. All right. Did it play? No. Okay. Now you ready now? Okay, there we go.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you are looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills.
I wonder if we're picking up on a theme here. 504-582-9422. Josh is never going to be defeated in the comments. Ever. He's never going to be defeated in the comments. I appreciate him being consistent. Consistency matters for sure. So, yes, now that we've been talking about, the parades and whatnot, have you gone to any balls? Because I know this weekend there was a bunch of them. I've been to one crew party and 2 parades. That's nothing. Okay, you have not done. You've not done the things. I have not OD'd on Mardi Gras yet. I have before, so I am very cautious of the time and the amount of immersion this go round.
I did go to the Zulu Ball last go round.
You went to Zulu Ball last time? Yeah, I did a lot of outside in 23, and I don't think I have the capacity, or I don't want to get to that capacity rather, this year. But it looks like everybody's having a good time, and I'll make what I can make, but I'm definitely not going to be running myself in the ground. 504-582-9422.
Well, this is keep my ass inside weekend movie lineup here. I ain't going nowhere. This lineup.
You would watch all of those movies over a weekend?
I watched all of them. I will watch them back to back now.
Oh.
I have watched them. Girl, look, I call him the name of the movie is Taken. I call him the mean Al Bundy because he like Al Bundy to me. So, Liam Neeson is just like Al Bundy. So I'm like, yo, man, would Liam Neeson call you and talk to you on the phone? Just give that man what he asking for.
Agreed. Because it don't look like it's worth it.
Whatever you do, he's gonna find him, and Denzel Washington is gonna find you. When Denzel Washington is in full equalizer mode, you can't hide on this earth.
No. And
this man
trying to hide and trying to fight is futile.
If I'm in Russia, right, and I turn my lights on, this man is in my shower. I'm fighting this dude. This dude is black for one thing, and he's in Russia in my shower. No, I'm not fighting you, sir. Whenever these men call your phone, give what they're asking for back. Give it back. You're not going to enjoy it. Whatever you got, you're not going to enjoy it. So I don't know what the theme is today because it's all over the place for me. I just know I watch these movies.
Okay, well.
So I couldn't guess the theme. Probably need one more movie.
One more movie? I think we got another movie. We should have another movie queued up at some point, and we'll
Cam ain't know, but I'm not good at putting teams together. I suck at Scooby-Doo.
So you
All
were
right.
surprised at the end, just like everybody else, when they pulled the mask
Of
off?
course. Man,
Oh,
who saw that coming? Nobody seen that coming.
sometimes.
Even though I don't think Fred, Velma, and Daphne was ever looking for anything. Scooby and Shaggy did all the heavy lifting.
But it
I'm
was by
surprised.
accident.
I just know that I know that Daphne and Thelma probably had taken so many morning after pills.
Oh my God.
I
Josh,
don't know.
get off my phone. Goodbye. Bye-bye.
Okay.
My good. You were doing so good. I was entertained. My goodness. You listen to the Front Porch on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
Today will be our last really cold morning for quite some time. Then after that, you could expect a slight warm up as we head throughout the rest of the week. So today, looking at highs about 57 to 61 degrees, mostly sunny skies, calm winds, but light winds coming from the south, 5 miles per hour. Tonight, low of 38 to 45. We'll see clouds increasing. And then for your Tuesday, a high of 68 to 70 degrees. We are looking at rain late Tuesday into your Wednesday. That drops us slightly for Wednesday, but then temperatures warming up by the weekend. For the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Richard.
It's Off the Top with Norman Robinson on WBOK 1230 AM.
In plain view for all to see, during a peaceful protest in Minneapolis, Minnesota, they gunned down a helpless man in broad daylight and then attempted to tell us that we didn't see what we saw. In fact, we sure as hell did see Border Patrol police slam VA nurse Alex Preddy to the ground, gang up on him like a pack of wild rabid dogs, beat and shoot him to death after they disarmed him. Preddy, a U.S. citizen, was not a threat. Video recording showed him only attempting to help an unidentified woman who was being thrown around by the Border Patrol goons like she was a rag doll. Preddy had been recording the incident with his cell phone. While Preddy lay dying, the Trump administration, without empathy or sensitivity regarding the tragedy and prior to an investigation, immediately began spreading a false narrative that Preddy approached the officers with a gun in his hand with intent to harm law enforcement. The video of the encounter clearly shows that Preddy was holding a phone, not a gun. The officers did find a gun in his waistband. It's not against the law to carry a concealed handgun in Minnesota if you have a license. There's no evidence that he ever reached for the weapon, which incidentally was already in police custody before they shot him. This was the second fatal shooting by immigration police, who 3 weeks earlier shot and killed 37-year-old Renee Good, also a U.S. citizen. She was shot inside her car as she tried to drive away from Border Patrol. The White House called the deadly shooting justifiable, alleging she attempted to run over the officers. The video tells a different story. Both tragedies have drawn widespread outrage, with citizens and lawmakers from both sides of the aisle calling for an investigation. The two shooters involved in the killing of the VA nurse have now been placed on leave. Gregory Bovino, the man heading Border Patrol, has been removed from his position. There are also calls for the resignation of Homeland Security Chief Kristi Noem. This crisis, ladies and gentlemen, demonstrates the dangerous situation faced by all of us at the hands of an incompetent, mendacious White House administration that would seemingly run a mile to tell a lie rather than just walk across the street to tell the truth. 2 innocent people are dead, a nation grieves, many of us are angry, even some Republicans are fed up. Maybe it's time to put a stop to this deadly foolishness perpetrated by thugs wearing masks, masquerading as law enforcement. This is Norman Robinson, Off the Top.
Hello, friend. Tavis Smiley here with a special announcement. You can catch my show at a new time, weekdays from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Same great topics, same great guests, same great conversations, just a little earlier in the day. It's Tavis Smiley, weekdays 1 to 4 p.m. only on WBOK 1230 a.m. What New Orleans is talking about.
I want to
wish my mom, Jeanette Brock, happy Mother's Day, that we love her, we appreciate her. She's very important to my brothers and I.
Y'all doing anything special, or you want to try to keep it a secret?
Well, one thing that we're doing at my church, the men's are holding a brunch for the women, so she'll be at that for part one, and part two is what she want to do. But at Union Bethlehem Church, the men are hosting a brunch for the women.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Make time for people you love while you can. Thank you.
Maddie. There's a lot of people in the building. I mean, all hands on deck. Everybody is back in the building. We are uh really, really doing a whole lot of things over here, and things keep coming and getting on the calendar. I love to see it. I am happy to be a part of the growth that's over here. And also, shouts out to the young ladies who were the roving reporters and my co-host Reagan for the Nefertiti parade on yesterday. She braved the 29-degree weather outside in it all, but it was a fun time. And shout out to super producer with all the hands, fingers, and toes and all arms to be able to reach and do everything. Naren Sanders, we really it was a treat to be out in New Orleans East and enjoy the parade. So I look forward to the other things that are on the calendar. Y'all will hear about it before it happens. And shouts out to y'all who come in, say hello when we see you, when we're out and about. And again, shout out to Courtney P. and to Devron Wilson, who were along the parade route. Cindy Wynn was at the viewing stage with us as well, and all of the elected officials that came through. It was really fun to see all the smiling faces. Matter of fact, come here, girl. Come sit with. Yes, this wasn't your first parade, but this was your what? Was this your first time going as an 18 plus? Okay, so we are joined by my co-host from yesterday, one of the talented MASCOM majors.
Reagan, Irvin, Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Mm-hmm. And so yesterday, that wasn't your first parade, and that wasn't even your first parade as an adult, but that was your first time going to that parade?
Yes.
Uh-huh. And how'd you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it. It was really nice. I loved it.
They had a lot of people out there. It
A
seemed
lot.
like they came from nowhere. It was light, and then it was like,
Right.
wow.
It
Where'd
just
all these people
started
come
getting
from?
really crowded, like literally in the span of 5 minutes,
Literally
10 minutes.
that. Literally that. And the traffic. Yeah.
My gosh, don't even. I'm
I called
irritated
who I
even
could
thinking
call.
about it.
I called who I could call.
How long was that? That was like 15 to 30.
It was a while. I didn't count because I was spent from talking. And we've been up there on the stage for a while. You know, that was 3 hours. I think we did the whole 3 hours up there.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, it was fun, but then I was ready to go. So once I had finished talking and describing and laughing, I was done. So I don't know how much time passed. All I know was that I didn't want to go to the end of the line
Yeah.
and be sitting at the end of that.
So thank God we cut. Well, not necessarily cut.
No, we didn't
'cause
cut.
We
But I'm
got
glad we
there
didn't
early.
Go past.
Yeah.
I'm glad we didn't go past because I thought there is an exit. There's an open gate to Joe Brown Park that you can exit on the other side, but it's not always open. And it
Mhm.
seemed that it wasn't open because people were going that way, but then getting
Coming
stuck.
back and getting in line.
Yeah. So I was like, yo, please don't do that because we're going to really be here forever.
Yes.
But we got out of there. The people cleaned up because you didn't see no trash or nothing.
No.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, the streets were clean.
Yeah. So for the wait, we waited for them to clear out all the parade trash that comes at the end. So if it was that and to keep New Orleans East clean, I think it was worth it. It was annoying. We were ready to go,
Yes,
but I think it
very.
was worth it.
I think it was. I did really enjoy myself.
Yeah. Then my I don't think I got the lady's name that was out there that had the hot cocoa and the tea and the coffee.
Oh, yeah.
But I have her number. I'm gonna reach out to her because we're gonna get her to come on and talk about first of all the idea. She had a grill with 2 big old pots, and she was able to serve hot tea, hot coffee, hot cocoa, and even had the toppings. That was dope.
That was.
And that kept me warm too.
It kept a lot of people warm.
Yeah, I had at least 2 cups, and I'm serious. I was feeling colder, but once I started drinking the tea, I had to take off one of those jackets because
It started to get hot. Yeah.
But it was fun.
It was. I was freezing though the whole time. I ain't even gonna lie. My hands were numb.
Next time,
Like-
keep your gloves with you.
Yes.
Put them put like your sunglass collection.
Yeah. Am I a
Have
glove
at
department?
least 2 pair of gloves in there so that your hands don't have to get cold. But
No, I will say after the parade, I looked up the beigerettes.
the beigerettes,
The beigerettes because I was interested in joining.
Yeah, so are they here or then like
Yes,
the
I
pops?
think
Okay.
yeah, they're in New Orleans.
Okay, so you're gonna sign up because you
I
got a
might.
whole time.
And then they say you could like sign up to volunteer and stuff. I'm like, oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of opportunities for people to dance, and I'm glad you mentioned them because I wanted to share this with our listening audience. Casa Samba, there's gonna be a conference for Casa Samba during Carnival. I find that text message I got yesterday, but yeah, we're gonna probably have Curtis and Carolyn back on from Casa Samba to talk about the conference because Samba has been around forever. But yes, February 9th through February 14th, it'll be Maestra Curtis Pierre, Bomani Pierre, and Carolyn Pierre. I may post it later on today so you guys can see the registration information. And at the end of the conference, you would be able to walk in the parade with Casa Samba for Endymion. So
That
that's
sounds
something-
fun.
Yes. And that I've seen them. I've never done a parade. I've done some performances, but I've never done a parade because I'm
Mhm.
always doing something else. And this year's no different. So I won't be able to walk with them. But I definitely will be in attendance during the conference because I think it's definitely important, for all the cultures, like to be here to celebrate
Yeah.
the culture. But y'all, that's our time here on the front porch. I thank you for giving us 3 hours of your life that you will never get back, and also for sharing in the conversation in the comments. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree.
And I'm Reagan Irvin. Sorry, a little
And on
delayed.
the other side of the glass is Jared. Remember, do something nice for somebody else because it's a nice thing to do. And remember to take care of yourselves and each other. And listen up for the remainder of the day. And I'll see you on tomorrow right here on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about all day long.